Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. My name is Greg and we've got two big matches for you tonight. First, Netter is taking on DrWeston. We are playing with road and hard mode obstacles. We are ready to go. Let's get this game started. And betting is open. Time has started. Gargor, 2 forward. You don't see a lot of Gargor these days. Axion checking his nickels. He's got a bunch. Winning trivia yesterday. That trivia video available on the YouTube if you missed it. It's pretty hard. X-Wing Tavern War says Gargor is poised for a meta comeback. That is actually, I think, probably correct. And Dace Bonearm gonna get that double focus in. Like all the Jedi generals are 2 forwarding, boosting. And Cavill, last one to move in this round. Cavill will focus. Of course, the Moldy Crow title on Dace gonna let him keep those focuses. This is a guy who lost on the all-in bet in trivia yesterday. Netter, yes, Netter is. Netter came in second place in trivia yesterday. Still earned himself a nice chunk of change, though. It pays to participate. Is Santa living in Finland? Absolutely not. Santa has never lived in Finland. And the totally educated guest in sync. What do you mean educated? What was the educating part? Yeah, Colfax, you gotta make up, but you know, there's gonna be chances, you know. Maybe Monday we do a debate club, and maybe Colfax is like, gotta get them nickels up. Let's get a debate club in here. The year, who was popular daughter? All right, yeah, I can see that. While they're thinking, let's go down the list. Netter running 4 Jedi generals, all have battle meditation, R4 astromech, and spare parts canisters. Remember, we are playing the new obstacle rules. So spare parts canisters, I believe, do a stress, and you roll for a strain. And then DrWeston is running Cavill in the Y-Wing with expert handling, an ion cannon turret, cluster missiles, R5 TK, and a shield upgrade. Here's the road roll. And it stays with Weston on the road roll. Dace Bonearm in the Hawk with Perceptive Co-Pilot, Ion Bombs, Engine Upgrade, Moldy Crow, 2 Z95s with Ion Missiles, and Gargor with an Ion Cannon. So I guess I'm a little surprised that Cavill set up so far from Gargor, because the whole point of Cavill having the cluster missiles and R5 TK is so that Cavill locks Gargor, fires the cluster missiles, although he doesn't have munitions failsafe, so he actually has to roll the defense on these. Could always spend the lock on and try to avoid hits if he rolls too well. That's a risk there. That could end up proccing Gargor's ability. And on these Adas, that ability could absolutely be deadly. Let's see what these generals do. They didn't do any systems. Blue. Blue thinking about an action. And Blue's gonna boost. He does have 2 force. These Jedi generals all have a good amount of force for generics, so Cal just gonna rotate his arc to the back. And that is range 3, but the ion turret only goes out to range 2. Yo, gonna look for it, can't find it. We're going back to dials. Epionic putting his bet onto the scum list. I'm a little worried about the scum list right now just because they're all kind of facing the wrong way and don't have a good turn-in vector. I don't think I'd be all that surprised if we got some turnarounds here. It's got 2 Hawks and 3 Zeds, none of which is true. It's got 1 Hawk and 2 Zs. Yellow Jacket Pim. Hashtag Epi can't count. Speaking of Yellow Jacket Pim, why not go to exclamation point Pim in chat and see if there ain't a ship there? I heard, and this is just a rumor, that Yellow Jacket Pim doesn't have enough ships to paint right now, and he needs more. So let's give that to him. Who's with me? Are they playing standard? Kind of. I don't believe they're doing the bump rules, but they did say hard mode obstacles, and they are doing road. So, a little bit of picking and choosing here. About not having enough to paint. I mean, she knows. She gets it. He's like, get more work. So is this like a Star Trek game? Yes. Yes, it is. This is Star Trek. This is Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. Colfax, you need to rein your friends in, man. You really need to dig down and some of these gift ships. Well, the Prime one's looking real good. Nick is a big Trekkie. God damn. I was like, who's Nick? And then I was like, oh. Like, oh, he's referring to me. Any? Question mark. Ooh, 2 crits. That is going to be hard for Weston to beat. It's going to need 2 crits and an eye. Cohort Facts, thank you for the gifted sub to the tall guy. Now he can enjoy unlimited Star Trek on his demand. It's everyone. You got me to call it. Literally anyone re-rated. You were like, call him Nick. There is the turn-in from Gargor. Looks like he's just gonna calculate. So here is the turn-in. It's actually working out better than I thought it would. Aces. All right. Let's see what these Jedi generals do. 2 banks. That's an interesting move. I don't know if that's the one I'd move first, but it should clear. Should be all right. Now you can't boost him if that was going to be your play. So you might battle meditate here. You could spend a force battle meditate. All right, he's gonna coordinate a focus to 2 of them. Yellow. Yellow's gonna spend a force now. And he's gonna go ahead and spend that force for a target lock. And that will go into Cavill. Blue also spend force for a lock. Green doesn't have a focus, but also probably not getting shot. So take from that what you will. And yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and risk it for the biscuit. Spend the force, take a target lock. And it goes over to Dace. Dace. This might consider a boost, because that is not red because of engine upgrade. Ooh, Cavill. And no engagement, but get your bets in, because it looks like next turn is the turn. We are getting a sweet, sweet engagement. Here we go. Netter regens force. Cavill has all the locks. Cavill's probably just gonna try and tank some shots here, get the cluster missiles off, I would think. Both binaires probably can get in range. I would assume if they move fast enough, can get in range to unleash some ion missiles. Cavill may not live past next round, that's true. Depends how many bullseyes I think Netter can line up. Only rolling 2 dice. I mean, most of them have locks, so I think like 6 hits coming in. Cavill's got 9. Figure like 1 or 2 evades. The big news here is going to be, does Cavill get any damage through? Because getting Cavill off the board, but if you take one of them with him, that's maybe not a great trade, but a pretty decent one. Don't know where Gargor is going to go. He doesn't seem to have great pocket to get in there. You might just send him forward, evade, and then have him turn in next turn. I don't think Gargor's getting much, but you should be able to get Dace at least a turret shot here with the too hard. It's like Netter's ready for road. Cavill's still checking it out. Cavill gonna have to do a blue here. Blue's not great on the Scum Y-Wings, or any Y-Wing for that matter, just the 1-2 forward and the 1 banks. Sep's Y-Wing when? Might as well at this point, eh? Scum Y-Wing is such a weird choice. Until Alphabet Squadron, there really wasn't Scum Y-Wings. And then even the Scum Y-Wing in Alphabet was a New Republic Y-Wing or a Rebellion Y-Wing. That was just taken. You get a Y-Wing, you get a Y-Wing, everyone gets a Y-Wing! Keep in mind, especially for Gargor here, we are playing hard mode on the obstacles. DrWeston has a control list, so Scum Y is a holdover from 1.0 when Scum was new and they needed filler, which they got more Scum Ys with Janata security stuff. I don't understand. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I think the red ones are Netter. Pretty strong road roll, and it wins. So initiative stays with Netter. Again, get your bets in. Looks like this is going to be it. No system space for anybody here. Gargor, 5 forward. You could barrel roll, but again, that might put you in the way of red. I think you just stay there and turn in next turn. Maybe get an evade. Gotta think a turn ahead. At least sometimes. Gonna barrel roll left forward. Atterbury, what's going on? How are you? Scum N1s, please no. Red 1 forward. He does have range for a lock, and he is going to take one. Got yellow or blue. I think blue is the better answer here. Yellow has a decent chance of getting out of arc depending on how fast it went. Yellow. Only the 1 forward from yellow, so not rushing it. Rushing it on Gargor, but not rushing it on yellow. No chance for lock there, so just gonna focus. Move Dace again too early. Another warning point. Here come the generals. There's going to be an evade for yellow. Looks like we're going to get a battle meditate. Focusing. Blue. And red. And we should see a battle meditation here of at least a focus for green and blue, I would think. Yeah, clone killed them. Oh, damn, Pim. You nailed him. You nailed him good. Can't imagine you leave blue undefended here. Battle meditate. Focus to green and blue. So lots of tokens. Live long and prosper unless you're Pawn Krell. Here comes the dice. I think I boost here again. Bank boost. Bank boost in, get your moldy crow gun. Remember, when two people joust, one person is wrong, but they're both right in my heart. Cavill. Not sure why he banked. Looks like they're taking the new rules. That is a damage. Can you do the red focus when you bump a friendly? Was that in the rules? Classic M&M's Christmas commercial. Sure is. Yeah. Don't think the red focus is on friendly bumps. Well, Cavill's going to take the first shot. I do not know why he banked. So just 2 dice into blue here. For 1. Blue. Natty evades like a dick. Jedi General. See if they all go into Cavill or he takes the better shot into the Z. Gonna go into Cavill. This is gonna be your classic 2v2. One Cavill. And Cavill takes another shield. 7 left on Cavill. Range 3 in Bullseye. Green's gonna spend his target lock. Stays blank, spends focus for 2. And Cavill takes it. Go ahead and close those bets. Focus for hit crit in the Cavill. Cavill rolled too many dice. Three more in the Cavill. It's a direct. Cavill down to 1. And blue. Blue gonna pour into Cavill. That is too many dice. Too many dice. Too many dice. This blue spend here. We'll use the target lock instead and pays off. 2 hits. Cavill's dead. Weston can't feel good about losing Cavill for nothing there. Base. You pour into blue here, looks like. 3v3. Moldy Crow front arc. Or hit crit. And blue will spend their last force. Yellow only has fellow yellow, so this is your classic 2v4. 2 hits, but I mean, yellow's gonna spend that evade token. Red ion missile into blue. Can be 3v3. One hit, spend the lock, I'm sure. Two. So blue is going to suffer damage, but no ions. And Gargor should get the next shot here. And this could be an ion cannon shot at range 1. That's 4 dice. See if he gets it. Only 1. That hurts. And blue still has the focus. So the unforced error on Cavill and the dice turning against Weston there. Blue down to 1 force. Everyone else full. Was able to get a decent shot onto blue, but couldn't really put much through. Got 1 hull down. 3-1-2. Nick, what is up, bud? Oh, Knitter doesn't have an attack gargoyle until he's the last ship. Yep, absolutely. You guys haven't followed Nick at 3-1-2 Squadron. These haters are fast enough that I don't know if there's actually a ton that Weston can do. I think the Z95s become the next target yellow, and it shouldn't be too hard to wind them down. Psionic Rain, what's up, buddy? How are you? Hope you're having a good night. This is game 1 of 2. We've got some LVO practice happening later on between Pim and Velvet Buddha. Love the commitment. Sammy's playing so late. Sammy just said that his own moves he dialed in are genius, so if this isn't genius, everyone judge him. Here is the road roll. Sammy, again, a solid road roll there. And Sammy will keep it. Like system phase, we're gonna get some yellow, a boost forward, green, a boost forward, and a boost forward. System phase for Weston. There's no real reason to. Gargoyle gonna bump. Can take a red calculate. Oof. Red rolling for damage. Never punished, except we already saw her punished earlier. I have a feeling these are going to be K turns. Alright, let's see this genius moves here. Red, 2 forward. This is a battle meditation. Coordinate 2 of these generics. Has to be the same action. We've already boosted, so they can't boost again. And it looks like going to be 2 barrel rolls from red and blue. Or, sorry, yellow and blue. Yep, 4K. Green, 4K. Self bump on blue. And not punished. That could have been huge. Crazy Vulcan, what's up, buddy? How are you? Jace stopping. So this is gonna be a range 1 bullseye. 6, so not at work tonight. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. Hit crit. Coming into yellow Z. Natties! Let's go! Range 1, not in bullseye, so classic 3v2. Hit crit again. Oh, and blank skis from the Z. Yellow, that is shields down. Argor, range 1. Ends of force. Argor, 2 evades. Yeah, that's gonna damage red. And it's gonna be range 1 into Gargor. Red spends a force for hit crit. And Gargor evades 2. It's a shield, but and red will take the other shield. I'm gonna say it's a must. Fizzle! 14 months, thank you so much. He says, happy holidays, everybody. All right, let's see if it's critical Weston gets someone off the board right now. Blue is a good shot. Red is a good shot. Yeah, so 3v3 here. Ace does, of course, have his focuses. Ooh, there it is. Full string. 3 hits. Well, sometimes it's just not meant to be. Yellow. Range 1 into blue. Hit crit. Oh, there it is. Hit crit. Blue dies. Range 2 for red. Never bet versus netters. 1 hit. Doesn't have anything to mod with, so red just on 1. That's gonna be 1 into red. Gargor, you sweet son of a bitch. Range 1 Gargor. This is gonna be an ion cannon shot. 2. And natties again. That is Netter's 3rd set of defensive natties. Okay. A lot of stress out there. I'm 100% familiar with the Z95. They have 3 and 4K. Does a 4K clear? Axion, does a 4K from the Red Z95 clear here? I've been paying more attention. You know what? I think, oh, it's close. We know the 5 goes all the way out to range 2, and we know that the Jedi General was a range 2 shot. But it was very close to range 1. So I think a 4K does fit. Just want to plug our dice are the most fair fake dice in the game. Crazy Vulcan? They absolutely are. So, Crazy Vulcan, correct me if I'm wrong. It's not like, so there's 8 sides. So it's not like the game picks a random number 1 through 8, says 6, and makes it land on 6. It gives the dice a strength and vector, a roll, if you will. And then wherever it lands on from that is what it lands on. So it's random, but not truly random in the way mathematicians would say random is. It's much more, it's literally like rolling actual dice. You're putting your own spin, your own thing on it, instead of just randomly picking a number. Aren't the dice faces randomized when you press R? No, Zimitique. So what's randomized is the amount of spin and how hard it spins. So that's why you get some of those rolls sometimes that are just, it looks like it goes straight up and straight down, because it's randomly coming up with a value of 0 on the spin. An interesting thought, though, if you did that in Vegas, they would not let that happen. That would, like, in craps, if you like slid dice like that or did it so they didn't spin at all, they wouldn't let you. They'd call a no roll on that. So I don't know if there's a way to I didn't see it. I was talking. 3 dice got 1 hit. No, Weston got 2 hits. There is the 4K. I've played with a double spin mod on the dice, where it is the same thing as hitting R twice. I don't think we need that. I think a maybe just like a minimum spin vector. And I don't know, I don't even know if like it's coded into the mod itself or it's just a TTS thing, how TTS dice work. So I don't even know if you would have control over that. But I think a minimum spin vector would be a welcome addition, just to avoid those awkward rolls where it looks like it's just straight up, straight down. Even though I know the randomness is happening, it doesn't feel good, you know? It feels bad. Ace is going to take a target lock there. Maybe I should do a quick video on TTS dice. Maybe that would be a good YouTube short. The plus side is you can't control the roll, so while you can't make it happen, I do get it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's just one of those things that you know it's random, so you know there's nothing wrong, but it feels right. It's not like a, I don't think anyone actually thinks there's some shenanigans happening. If I can't control the dice, what do I actually control in this game? Well, according to AMG, nothing! I got him, everybody! I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Ooh, the bumpski there. An R4. So stress leaves. I don't think he's gonna stress himself here, because if he does, that's tough, because you gotta know that ion bomb is coming next turn. Yellow is in a bit of a, that's not a great spot. Greg, should I stay up to watch The Matrix tonight? Which one? Like the new one? Like it's gonna be battle meditation. The new tonight. I mean, are you going to the theater? I'm gonna make some popcorn later. Saying. Is it being released on HBO as well? Yeah, I might watch it on HBO Max. I'll tell you what, Epi. You, after game 2, you wanna watch it together. And he is going to have green and yellow both barrel roll. So he coordinated 2 battle meditations. It's gonna run through his force, but gonna get a lot of actions out of this. He's going to give green and yellow an evade token. And the 4K from red. Dace is going to get the first shot here. Dace has got a choice to make. Range 2 double modified. Range 1. I think I shoot red here, to be honest. You can get red off the board. He's got no mods, and you get 2 range 1 shots in. I think red is the better shot. I think no tokens, no evade, no force. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for yellow. Here we go. And has the focus. Spends for 3. Spends a force or the evade. Spends a force for 3 evades. That's a feels bad. All right. The generals. Range 0. I hate range 0 shooting. This is my least favorite change, I think. 3v2. It is in bullseye for 1. Can't modify anything, and evaded by Dace. Good job, Dace. It's gonna be range 2 into Gargor. Yeah, I agree. Red should have been the target there. You get 2 range 1 shots, more dice, and was already injured. No mods available. Range 1 or range 2, doesn't matter. Both 3 dice either way. 3 dice either way, it doesn't matter. Or 1. Gargor. Gets that evade. Yellow should go after the Jedi General right in front of him. Gonna be 3v3. Crit. That could do it. It won't though, but a crit we could see. It is a stunned pilot. That is the biggest blank in the history of blanks for Adas, but okay. You gotta try. You have to try. 2v4. No mods versus no mods. Hit crit coming in. Blanks out. Down goes the Jedi General. Z95s. Who would have thought? Argor. Range 1.
Stay on target. We're too close.
Ion cannon. Argor is not rolling well tonight. Nobby, no way you're saying that after this game. There's no way you're saying Netter screwed by dice. There's after what we've seen, there's no way that is your takeaway. No chance. You missed him rolling natties like 7 times. So here's what happens now. The Jedi General's battle meditation is basically turned off. They can still coordinate each other, but there's no double coordinates happening. There's no real reason to coordinate each other. Yellow Jacket Pimp says, you can claim you've been screwed by dice, or you can just not put your Ada in 4 arcs. I mean, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I do think we'll get an ion bomb drop here. Aquaberry Jingle, what is up? How are you? You guys haven't? Should check out Aquaberry Jingle. Sexy guy. Funny too. Funny and sexy. Where have I seen that before? V is just a flip. That's true. So true. What's crab game? I don't know what their game that is. I'm feeling good. I'm getting back on the diet train. Ate a lot of chicken today. I'm only at 780 calories though. And it's like, yo, I need more calories, but it's hard to eat calories when you're like eating like chicken and spinach. It's tough. Hard to eat like enough chicken. I don't want to like, eat like a shit ton of chips.
General Kenobi.
Yeah, calories. So fun.
Hello there.
Right, when can we play crab game? I'm kind of all in on Halo right now. As a side game, like Halo, Rocket League, and X-Wing is what I've been playing. I gotta tell you guys, if you're not getting on the Halo bandwagon, it's really fun. It's free, it's fun. Zimitique got Halo? Good boy. Good boy, Zimitique. Oh, that's right. I have been playing a lot of Kerbal as well. First try, we landed on that move. First try, no one saw anything different. Definitely didn't have to quick save at all. Landed a million times. So I've been trying to do like YouTube shorts and TikToks. I mean, they've had no appreciable interest in growing the channel at all, but they're kind of fun. And I just like, some of mine get like 1,500 views and then some only get 300, and I don't know what the difference is. Tenshu Riot says he's officially on holiday break until January 3rd. The man has free time. Everyone cheer. And this is going over to Sammy. The initiative flips. System phase, and that is going to be a boost from yellow. We're going to get the bomb drop from Dace. Vulcan says, God, I don't think I can sleep well. That, you mean like until James Webb is in safe orbit? Did they launch that yet? Oh no, that goes tomorrow. Okay. Well, that's something we're gonna watch, right? I'm super into that. Looks like tomorrow is the launch day for the James Webb Telescope. That telescope, I believe, will be going into a very high orbit of Earth, and we'll be looking for signs of extraterrestrial life. Osmo, that's too many. That's too many, bud. I appreciate that people have hard work ethics and stuff, but there's stuff that is more important. Cargor's going to clear stress. Can take a red. Calculate if he wants. No choice orders. Are you in the services? But Dargor is not going to. One forward. Gonna lock. I think with red here, I would focus because there's a strong chance you take a big shot. Yellow. Oh, that is into Gargor. We'll have to roll. I mean, one shot into Gargor. Yeah, takes the damage. One shot into Gargor is going to kill him. And looks like green is going to battle, meditate, coordinate yellow. And this is going to be a spare parts. Spare parts go out of your back, they're not dropped. So that is stress, and you roll first strain, right? So it takes a strain. I mean, he's not the one getting shot anyway, so you're fine. Let's see what Dace does. Oh no, Dace. Dace is gonna roll. Takes the damage. We've seen the impact, how punishing bumps can be. Oh, Dace is gonna get ionized. The spare parts canister, it doesn't disappear, right? It stays forever. All right. And the Gargoyle, range 2. So yellow's gonna die. One hit. Gargoyle evades, but red dies. Yeah, Gargoyle has done more damage to him. Oh, they've only done damage to him. Green? Looks like green's gonna go range 1 after putting on the hyperspace rings. Range 1 bullseye, 4 dice. And oof. Hit, crit into red. That's probably gonna be a dead red. And it is. $312 Squadron gifting a subscription to Stompy Dadbot. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you, buddy. And getting Buffaloficus. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Zimitique resubbing for 19 months. Man, that is a long time. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Ace is gonna get a shot here. Your classic range 3. That is crit hit. Yellow Jacket Pim with the gifted sub into Canterbury. The gifted sub into Canterbury. That is evaded from the general. So we go back to dials. There's only 2 dials that really, I guess all dials need to be set now per the rules. So only 2 dials of consequence here. Epionic with the cheer. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate you, buddy. Is it really only a 4-point game? Really, truly. Really, truly is a 4-point game. It feels like it's not, right? Nabi with the 100 bit cheer. Thank you so much. And Zimitique with the gifted sub to Tenchu. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Here is the road roll. And that is gonna go to Netter. Sammy keeps the Inish. Feels like it's a Netter show and the scum can't get off the ride. Right now, this is gonna be... So, question the new rules. I feel like makes games closer despite dice. Yeah, road doesn't do much when it's ions. He takes the stress, and then he rolls for a strain. In Irso plus bump rules will be fun. Just getting evades. Now on maneuver for green, we'll get a focus. Why do the Ada have the ring now? Because we can put them on. The rings look cool. You barrel roll here for yellow. I don't know if the new rules make games closer. I just think this is a closer game. It also was a joust, so. There it is. There is the barrel roll forward. I think that's a good move. Ace. Gonna go over that cloud, or that spare parts. So Dace gonna take a stress, and we'll have to roll for a strain. Range 1. What? Yeah, he gets 1. Ace loses the shield. We're going to measure for shot now. I haven't seen any evidence that the new rules keep games closer. I mean, maybe. Is this game as close if not for all the bumps? Maybe. I feel like Gargor has done more damage than the bumps. I was asking if it would. Oh. I don't know. I'm not smart enough. I gotta assume the other ion bomb's coming out here. Johnny Ray, what is up, my man? How are you? Alright, pneumonia makes the head swimming. Dude, that sucks. Pneumonia is one of those ones that I'm just like, oh, fuck. I think the game can snowball as it ever could before. Not a real difference. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna change much in the way of how, like, scores and stuff are done. I keep alternating back and forth on whether or not I think it's gonna be like faster games. So Johnny, they're basically playing 2.5. Base will not get the benefit of seeing any pre-position moves here from yellow. I think you should drop the bomb anyway. So they are using the bump rules. They're using road. Nickel objectives 1. See, like an objective thing was something I thought about for a long time. I was like, oh, we could do these like scenarios, but it was going to be more like, it wasn't going to be like you score points to win versus each other. It was just going to be like custom stupid stuff. Okay. Gargor. Oh, hey! Gargor doesn't bump. That's a huge deal. Can't reposition or anything. Oh, You gotta, you're killing me, Dace. Gonna roll for the bump. I mean, that's completely unforced error there. No strain. That's a, you knew that Gargoyle was gonna end up there. You did that to yourself. 4K, 2 stress. Strain. Takes a strain. And green. Welcome to the Block Parade. And again, they're not even going to fire at Dace. They're just going to fire at Gargor and let Gargor damage Dace. Yeah, Gargor literally is team killing everybody. Green. Thinking about an action here. Let's spend force for a target lock. I think this is the turn Sammy wants this to go. And here's the bomb. Gargor, Dace, and yellow. Gargor usually does nothing. Gargor is the biggest team killer ever in this game today. Dace has yellow range 1 obstructed. Only one. Blue's gonna opt to take it to keep his force. Green firing into Gargor, range 1. Gargor's that idiot and rocket launcher with friendly fire on. Yep, that's me. I've never identified more with Gargor in my life. One's force for 2. Gargor gets the evades, but Dace takes the crit. That crit is a direct. And so Dace is gonna die when this general shoots. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the 4th direct hit that Weston suffered here. Nick, see you later, buddy. Have a good night. Three dice. I don't. Oh, it's too many dice. But didn't take damage anyway. All right, Gargor, range 1. Yeah, go ion cannon, force the bump, and then make yellow shoot you if he wants. He's gonna go main gun. Hit crit. And 1 evade. There's a crit goes in. The game opens up 66 points, and this is going to be the last round, it looks like. Green system phase barrel roll. Argor can't do anything. Doesn't have focus action, so oopsie day. Green bumps. Green will take the focus. That's interesting. Yellow gonna go one forward. You just declined to shoot, right? Takes the stress, rolls for strain. Bullseye range 1. 3. Gargor. Oh. That's a panicked pilot on green. So Weston picks up points 200 to 125. He's gonna go ahead and kill himself for the fun of it all. 3 hits, natties again. So 200 to 150 is the game. And that will pay up the left side. Congratulations. Good job to Netter. Great win there. Guys, we will be back in just a few minutes with game 2. It is Yellow Jacket Pim versus Velvet Buddha LVO practice. BRB.